goody goody gumdrop. What? My face? Should not be. It should be the Retro Renegades. Oh, really? That's weird. Don't ask me why it's doing that. Hello,
Hola.
everybody. It is Retro Renegades episode 7.
Oh my god, that arcade machine looks so freaking awesome.
And we are playing Spider Man, the video game. So I'm giving everyone a big hype for the new Spider Man game that's coming out for Sony. Well, this game is even better than that one. You'll really learn how to swing, how to kick ass, how to be awesome as Spider Man.
Yeah, people say there's no good Spider-Man games, but I will argue that definitely, because there's this one and then there's that Carnage one, which is freaking awesome.
Oh, no, no, you're also forgetting the Spider Man game that came out for the Dreamcast was really good too.
I haven't played that one. What was the name of that one?
It was just called Spider Man.
Oh, right
And
on.
it was
Hey,
it
what?
was it was based on the '90s cartoon.
Shout out to True Racer, Stinking Corpse. Who else is in here?
Hello,
All kinds of.
everybody.
There's a
Well,
party going
let us
on.
know how the sound is because we never have enough time to really test this stuff before we go into it. But I'm going
You
to
know
add
what?
some. What?
You know what I did for the longest time? Okay,
Hmm.
you're gonna think I'm really stupid, which you probably already do.
I do know.
So I got a Blue Yeti microphone,
Hmm.
and you know how you're supposed to talk into the front of it?
Right.
I had my Blue Yeti turned around the opposite way, and I was talking in the back of it.
You were talking into the arse end of it.
Yes, I was. That's how smart I am.
Oh, that's hilarious. Uh, Oh my god, hype explosions. Okay, so let's add some money. I think 23 quarters will be enough.
It's like the dubstep version.
Oh, I need two
That's
more.
awesome.
One more. Oh, it's only going to let me do 24. That's the max.
That's a max. That's a lot of quarters, but that's weird. It does a max on there.
Crazy. Okay. So, anyway, has anyone else played this game in the chat? This is a game that I remember playing probably. I can't even tell you what year it was. It was probably early 90s. I can't remember exactly, but I just remember it being such a great game.
Nostalgia. Do you have the nostalgia?
Is a hell of a drug.
Yes.
So now it lets me pick which player I want, and we've got Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Submariner, like he's supposed to be like the Marvel's Aquaman, I guess, and Black Cat. Oh, that gave me a timeout. I want to be Spider-Man.
Is your spider sense tingling?
Well, I think I can choose it again. So, hey, UK Daz.
What's up, Daz? Once again, let us know if the game volume's too loud or not in the arcade.
Yeah, let us know if everyone can be heard properly.
Daz Dust. The Dazinator. Daz has so many names.
When I die, I'm definitely picking Spider-Man, so don't worry.
You look like a naked dude in your underwear.
You get to fight
Who is
Venom
that
and everything in this game. Oh, that guy rolls.
Kick their ass, graphic god. So, nobody wants to watch Major Nelson, okay? Just watch us. Everything's gonna be okay. I'll tell you everything that's going on. So we got,
Yeah, we're
OG.
live. Major Nelson, you can watch him tomorrow.
Yeah, we got OG Xbox games coming out. Let me find the list. What are these? So I see SSX3. That's not the tricky one, is it? Is it? No, that's not tricky. Tricky came out after that. Jade Empire Conquer.
I think I want this guy to kill me so I can be Spider-Man. I got lots of quarters.
Knights of the Old Republic. Battlefront 2. Mercenaries. Republic Commander.
Kill me, kill me.
Star Wars Starfighter. Star Wars Battlefront 1. Destroy All Humans. And a few other ones. Anything in that list excite you, Jay?
There's no game audio, or it's very low. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that. How's that? Can you guys hear the game now? Good. I'm letting them kill me so I can be Spider-Man. I was unsure about what I was supposed to do here, and then it ended up picking Submariner, who was probably the worst superhero ever created.
What's his name?
Submariner.
I've never even heard of that guy.
He's even got little flash wings on his feet. He doesn't run very fast. I'm just letting him kill me. Look at Venom. Venom looks cool in this game, doesn't he?
Skeletor is taking over. I just hosted you. Make sure to host on Mixer, give a thumbs up, and tweet out the stream. We want to have a party in the arcade today. Don't hit Venom. Don't you dare do that.
I didn't get to see that pop up.
I saw Skeletor pop up, but I didn't
Oh, you
see,
did? I didn't see it.
anything
I was
about
too
it.
busy
Chip
looking at
truck.
my other screen. Thank you,
That looks like
Skeletor.
Whiplash. You're too welcome.
Thank you, Stinking Corpse. You rock, brother.
We need to get it to where the things go in your tip jar somehow. I don't know what's going on with that. True Racer, you let us know everything that's going on. All we know is OG Xbox games. Okay, here's the deal, like, I'm gonna be in a totally different crowd on this, kind of like a Debbie Downer on the OG Xbox stuff, because I know everyone's gonna be excited, but the only reason I won't be excited is because I already own all those games on PC. They're usually like $1 each on PC. Like, I think every single one of those.
$1? That cheap?
Yeah, dude, when Steam does their Steam summer sales, like, not just those Star Wars arcades, but they have like a huge bundle that they always sell for like dirt cheap.
Right.
But if you don't have a PC, then you'll probably be pretty happy, because I love the old Battlefront. Yeah, I don't know, I like it better on PC because you can have mods and stuff in it. And add characters and stuff to it.
I think I'm gonna have to reset the game, because I think what's gonna happen even after I die, I don't think it's gonna allow me to choose Spider-Man from the same area. Or maybe it will.
Yeah. Sounds like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Let's watch Jay die. This is pretty entertaining.
No, I'm gonna do this again so that I can actually pick who I want.
Stinking Corpse says I have the discs of those Star Wars games except the Star Wars fighter game. I think I have every Star Wars game that's old. Except for, like, I used to have Star Wars Galaxies. Remember that?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
She's remixing it. There's an awesome MMO game.
Spider-Man.
Star Wars Galaxies, I think it was called.
Huh.
That was
Spider
dope.
sense tingling, signaling danger. Trouble up ahead. Let's go, Spider-Man.
Jay, there's trouble up ahead.
Much better. Spider-Man actually
Oh.
kicks ass.
Stinking Corpse knows about Star Wars. Me and him are the only ones that know about Star Wars Galaxies. Problem. Is the volume still good, guys? I used to play the crap out of Star Wars Galaxies. Oh my god. That's one thing I never understood about Destiny. Like, when you're in that main hub on Destiny, even in Star Wars Galaxies back in the day, you can put like a little emote on top of your head that says LFG looking for group or looking to raid. And that was so long ago, and why Destiny can't do that, I don't understand. Oh, you got separate chats again. That looks like.
Seriously? I don't get it.
Dirty J has what's up,
Is that a
Nash?
YouTube thing?
I don't know. Like, it only happens when you stream.
So it's a me
That's the
problem.
only time it's-
That's
I
what
don't
it's
know how
trying
to
say.
see the other chat. I'll just read on the. I'll just watch YouTube and read.
Because you know, like, I set it up in Restream so that it goes to everyone. Like, it should be collecting the streams from everyone, the chats from everything. I have no idea.
So, like, if someone said something that and we missed something, we're sorry.
Yeah, and I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the chat because I'm trying to kick ass. But Super will take care of the chat.
Yeah, so we got UK Daz, we got Dirty J, we got Corpse, we got True Racer, all in the arcade hanging out. We're picking up shit.
Well, look
Dirty
what
J
happens.
says, Daz, let's join each other's chat. What do you guys in the chat think about the OG Xbox game?
Venom has to be stopped.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. Like I said, the only reason I'm not excited about it is because I have them all. And I was excited when I saw SSX on there, but it's not the tricky game, it's the only one I like. It's tricky, tricky, tricky.
Look how big Jack Venom is. He's a King Kong now.
Kick their ass.
He got all his life back. That's not fair. Die, Venom, die, Venom. I like Venom from the cartoons. He like talked to himself.
Never seen them.
Venom.
They talk about Spider-Man and friends.
I'm on the back of the helicopter, on the bottom of the helicopter. And I've been
Get 'em.
transmuted. Now I've grown big again.
I'll check chat in a second, I just knocked something over.
Don't break any. What if I texted my wife she would bring me a beer?
Tell her to say, hey, woman, give me a beer.
Like, Spider-Man doesn't have any other means to punches, like seriously? Like, he kicks and he punches, like, why can't he shoot webs?
30J says Gears 2 getting enhanced. The only thing I've seen I saw someone in the chat earlier, I think it was Tracer, said Red Dead Redemption and Sonic Generations is getting a 4K
Oh,
update.
cool. I like Sonic Generations, but I only own it on Steam, and it crashes on me almost every time I play it. Steam's a pain in the ass. And I have
Hey,
a
Daz
capable,
is in the other chat now.
I have a capable computer too, so I don't know why.
You're so special, you have 2 different chats going on at once.
But I don't.
Guys, make sure to thumbs up and tweet out and post on Mixer. You guys are awesome like this.
It would seem that the effects of the Sorcerer's Stone have worn off.
Oh, the Sorcerer's Stone. That's not one of the, that's not one of the, Venom! Venom donated some money.
Nice. You just made it rain.
Thanks, Venom. You rock, brother.
I think he's on Mixer or something. Oh, okay. UK Dad says, how do you download a Twitch stream? I can't figure it out. Daz, you might have to go to the settings and turn on that option, because I don't think it automatically is on the archive your streams. I think Mixer automatically does it once you sign up, but I think in Twitch you have to go into settings and click it to archive your stream. Because if you don't go on your homepage and see it, then yeah, you gotta set it up like that.
Spider sense tingling, signaling danger.
Jay's
Trouble
spider
up ahead.
sense is tingling.
Let's
Oh my
go,
god, it's always
Spider-Man.
tingling. My wife hates it. Drives her nuts.
You just made me spit tea all over this.
Say, honey, my spider senses are tingling. She goes, go to sleep.
John Thomas, the gamer, says, hey Jay, Spyro.
Hey, John. John was asking me about Spyro, and I told him that I never played Spyro before because I never owned a PlayStation.
I was on the 360. I still have it on my 360.
Oh, really? I never knew it was
Yeah,
on 360.
I love Spyro. Yeah, they had it on 360, and see, that's why, like, I was confused about the Crash Bandicoot or whatever. I have that on my 360 too. Crash Bandicoot. And I have Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I love that game.
I want to play that game, but I know it seems like a really fun beat 'em up.
That's awesome. I might play Scott Pilgrim versus. Is that old enough to play? I don't know if that counts. I know you can't buy that game anymore, but it's a freaking
Can you buy it
awesome.
physically?
No, they never released it physical. They only had it digital on the 360, and then the license ran out.
Oh, that sucks.
Kind of like, yeah. So you can't. It's just like the Fall of Cybertron, War of Cybertron stuff. You can't buy it anymore. So whoever owned the 360 and bought that game, you're good.
You know what I love about these old beat 'em ups? There's so many clones to have to fight. They all look the same. They all just like change the colors.
That says I've checked the saved clips for 14 days. They're just want to put it on YouTube.
Oh, the lizard fighting.
Is it is it a long stream or something? Maybe it's just not there yet. Sometimes glitches too. I don't know. It's nothing worse than Mixer. That Mixer is out of streaming. Mixer is by far the worst as of now.
Yeah,
I
I
have
don't understand why Mixer's so bad.
It just is. I mean, I have confidence that they'll get it right, but for the, I don't know, for it to be out this long and for them to be talking about it non-stop. I mean, that's what confuses me about Microsoft. Like, why do you brag about Mixer and put ads on Mixer like everywhere and even on our dashboard when it doesn't even work properly most of the time? Hopefully they'll fix it. It's a 1 hour stream. It might take a while, Daz. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Dirty. Corpse is on it. Corpse is our backstage news reporter. He's gonna update the stream if there's anything breaking.
Any breaking news?
Yeah, because used car salesman Major Nelson is talking right now. If anything's interesting, Corpse will let us know in the chat.
I can only shoot webs when I'm small like this. It makes no sense.
On comment says, Jay, don't forget you promised to try the Spyro remaster on Xbox One.
I promise I will try it. I try everything. Like, I don't play everything to the end, but I try everything.
Stinking Corpse wrote a paragraph. Hold on. It says, Dirty J, that's all I wanted to see was the OG Netflix games and 360 enhanced. This just in Major Nelson wearing baby blue suit. What 360 games are getting enhanced? Hashtag dirty prediction. Stinky News is a brand that I could that I count on.
Stinky news?
It's the best news. Stinky News. Stinky dirty news. When we do the wrestling podcast, we're gonna call it Stinky Dirty Wrestling.
Perfect.
Okay, so Star Wars Force
I'm sorry I
Unleashed.
missed WrestleMania yesterday. Or on Sunday, I was miserable. I was really sick. I was sick to the dog.
Dude, it was so. That's okay. It was so fun. Like, I laughed so hard at Sticking Corpse. I'm not even gonna talk about it because I'll laugh the entire time. Sticking Corpse is a funny person.
So tell me the highlights from WrestleMania.
Ronda Rousey, the end.
So she fought Stephanie McMahon?
Yeah, but I mean, it was cool because she just looked really good. She wrestled really good. She just looked freaking awesome. She was kicking Triple H's ass.
One thing I
She
didn't
just
know about
looked.
her
I mean,
is
she still was moving.
before she was in MMA, she was actually an Olympic wrestler, I think. Someone told me that before she was in MMA, she was an Olympic style wrestler.
Yeah, isn't she a gold medalist, Dirty J?
Yeah, something like that.
So Braun Strowman had to pick a mystery partner, so we were all excited about it. Then he goes out to the audience and picks out a 10-year-old boy. We thought it was a girl, but it was. So then Stinking Corpse.
So he picked a child to be his take-team partner?
Yep. Well, it's funny because Braun Strowman's always like lifting over monster trucks and stuff. Or semis and tipping them over and stuff, and Stinking Corpse. That kid's gonna come on Raw one day and then tip over a bicycle. Right. I guess he had to be there, but I watched for like 15 minutes straight when he stepped in.
If you're so comfortable, that means
That says Ronda won a good. Dude, Ronda was awesome. Hart says, I can't wait to see Nicholas tip a bike over. So the thing is on Raw, his mom wrote a note that says he has to go to school, and Braun said when he gets out of school, he's going backwards. So they had to give up the tag team title, so I guess we'll have a tournament or something, I don't know.
okay.
What's up, Bogo?
I didn't realize this, but Crap says he likes Braun Strowman because it reminds him of himself.
I could see that. Braun's cool, dude. Braun.
Green Goblin's kicking my ass.
Vogel, I got a question. What does SOTY stand for? I always wonder that when I hear it. I must know. John Thomas, the gamer, says, Jay, what I like about Xbox and Nintendo is they share the same buttons, A, B, X, Y.
Who shares? You mean Xbox
What?
One and Xbox 360?
He said Xbox and Nintendo.
Oh, I beat him, I think.
Oh, supporter of the year. That's what that stands for. I've always wondered that. And Daz is moderator of the year. He's tied with Stinging Corpse almost. And Vogel's
Scratch one
supporter of the
green
year.
goblin.
Scratch one green goblin.
Oh, you just laid out Green Goblin. Very
Damn
nice.
right. That's how I do it.
Who's that guy with a star on his
Huh.
face?
Spider sense tingling. Signaling danger.
That's
Trouble up ahead.
Hawkeye.
Let's go, Spider-Man.
Chapter 3, the Way of the Kingpin.
That's what I thought that standard for was some Sea of Thieves stuff, that SOTY. I was like, I get the SOT, but what is the Y, Sea of Thieves, what does the Y stand for? But now I get it, I understand now. I get it.
This guy looks like a wrestler.
He looks like that guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I love ninja anything. I always gravitate to the ninja, no matter what in what game I ever play. It's always the ninja. That's why I like Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden. And when I play Soul Calibur, I always play the Ninja Chick. Tucky, I think her name is. Hey, that guy rolls like a Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey, it's Sonic the Hedgehog's older brother. Fatso the Hedgehog.
Why does he sound like Michael Jackson?
He's blue like Sonic too. Just a little bit of a blue mohawk. Xbox Brats, $5, thanks man. Appreciate it.
You're gonna get your what are you saving up for?
Surface Studio.
You're gonna get that Surface Studio soon. Let's start Jay out some dollar bills, everyone.
I'm hoping to get it. I'm hoping to get it by the end of the summer. But if I get it by the end of the year, I'll be happy. I know it's not a cheap device, but I just know that if I ever get one, I'm gonna be able to create gamer picks so much faster, and they're gonna be like so much cooler looking because I'll have like this big screen to draw on.
John Thomas said what I meant was circle, square, triangle, X. And UK Dad says beer and coffee. Are you mixing beer with coffee?
I need a beer.
Thanks for hosting, Dad. First person who tips $1 is cool. You're in the cool club if you tip $1 or more. Go Spidey, you can do it.
No, I don't know. I haven't been reading the chat, but has anyone played this game besides me?
I have, I just haven't gotten it. Thanks, Google, for hosting. Awesome.
Ooh, Doc Octopus. I don't know all the bad guys are in this game.
Dude, that's one of my favorite villains is Dr. Octopus.
Spider-Man 2, the movie, was amazing.
I wanted to see what all villains are going to be in that new Spider-Man game. So, people who don't know, I am selling my PS4 and my PSVR. Thanks for hosting, Dirty J.
Thanks, Dirty J.
I will miss out on the new Spider-Man game, but that's okay. Like, the thing with me is, I just hate having a bunch of subscriptions. Like, I don't want to pay for Xbox Live and PSN full.
I'm in the Kingpin's lair.
That's Kingpin. I saw him on a. I thought I saw him on a Spider-Man. New Spider-Man game preview.
Did you watch Daredevil? The Netflix series?
Nope.
The first season he fights Kingpin. Man, the guy who played Kingpin, he wasn't as big as Kingpin should be, but he did a really great job. He was really good.
John Thomas says, Jay, I've left PlayStation when Spyro left PlayStation.
Oh,
Spyro.
He left PlayStation when Spyro left? Oh, there's Fatso the Hedgehog. And his brother, Knuckles. Fat Knuckles.
Knuckle.
Oh, there's a green guy, too. Oh, wow.
You guys
We're just gonna call him
rock.
Fat. We're
Thanks
just
for
gonna
all
call
the
him
hoops.
Fat Tails.
Did you ever, speaking of Tails, did you ever watch DuckTales?
Yeah, when I was younger, I did.
Me too. Who was that dude, that one duck that looked like a pelican or something? That used to fly airplanes.
Was he the guy that? Yeah, he flew the airplane.
Oh,
Can't remember
launch
his name.
pad. Was it launch pad?
Maybe. That sounds right.
Sand.
Dang, you just hit toss
Sandman. It's like Sandman. Awesome.
Whoa, they got all the villains. This is awesome. See, I think Spider-Man has some awesome villains.
There you go.
Dang it, I don't want to sell my PlayStation. Dirty says maybe you guys can
why don't
play...
you get Spider-Man, play it, and then sell it?
Because I think it's the value... Okay, here's like my honest thing. I'll say it after I read Dirty's comment. Dirty J says maybe you guys can play Final Fight for next week. Classic beat 'em up.
Yeah. You can.
It's either
because
gonna be...
I've got that on Game Pass.
I think my Game Pass is gonna run out right now.
I still
If
have
I- if
another
I-
game. I can give you another Game Pass that I've got with my ex.
I think you have to be first time subscriber to first one. But if I don't do that, I'll do Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which is about the same thing.
Well, that's no good because I won't be able to play with you. 'Cause I don't own it.
I don't think you could anyway because I don't have Final Fight.
Okay.
30's Game Pass runs out in 7 days. Okay, here's the deal. I think Sony is definitely gonna release a PS4 Pro Slim, and I think that Pro is gonna get devalued like really fast. And right now it still has very high value. Like I'm always buying and selling crap.
You're
I
keeping
think-
an eye on the value and stuff.
I'm doing what?
I said you're keeping an eye on the value of those things.
Yeah, well, yeah, just like what I think it's gonna do. So, I mean, don't listen to me because sometimes I'm wrong. Not usually, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, if they release like a Pro Slim or something, I think I'm not gonna get as much money from it. I definitely don't sell trade into GameStop because it's such a ripoff.
Yeah, I don't give anything to GameStop.
Well, the Pro Slim have a 4K Blu-ray player. See, that's the thing with me. I'm one of the people that wish that they wouldn't even have a drive on the console.
Oh, nothing.
I wish we had the option to get a console without a drive because I haven't used my disc tray like once. Like never for any. I have the Xbox VCR one. I had that one, then the Slim, and then the Xbox One X. I have never used the disc drive for anything. So for me, I could do without it. I wish there was an option with a console like that to make it cheaper for some people that don't care about that.
I got a little bit of trivia for people in the chat. So, I'm fighting the Hobgoblin right now, who basically was a guy who found all of the Green Goblin's gear and took his persona and kind of modified things and became one of Spider-Man's enemies. Who was the first Hobgoblin? What was his real name? And how did he correspond to the movie that just got released?
Trivia.
I only know this because I'm a Spider-Man geek.
I got a question then. Okay, you love Spider-Man. Oh, we all know the mooch of like Spider-Man. Do you bite your lip when he's talking shit on it?
What?
I'm just wondering. 'Cause he doesn't like Spider-Man and you love Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man. I'm just not going to buy a PS4 just to play that game.
I wonder if that is a system seller, the Spider-Man game. Something.
Who knows? But you know, it does make sense why they got it because they do own the rights to Spider-Man. It's unfortunate they had to keep it. Exclusive like that. But you know what? Maybe it'll make it a better game because all those other Spider-Man games that come out, not all of them, but the majority of them that were all multi-clad, they all kind of sucked. I didn't see
Yeah.
Shattered Dimensions. I heard Shattered Dimensions was not bad. It was like
Here's my
stealth.
predictions are it's gonna be really, really good, or it's gonna be really not good.
But here's
It's gonna go
what I'm
one way or
worried
the
about.
other.
I am worried about the fact that there's going to be a lot of cinematic QuickTime events and like cinematic sequences. I know that some games, to make the games look exciting, they have to do it that way because there's no way that if they gave the user full control over the character could they perform all those moves. But I just find it's kind of disappointing that there's so much of those. That's
Well, stuff can change. I mean,
yeah.
remember when Rise Son of Rome was shown, and that's all you seen was QuickTime events, like on the
Yeah.
screen and stuff, and then they changed it. So,
And they became
this game
optional.
could totally, yeah, it could totally
Spider sense
change.
tingling, signaling
So,
danger.
I don't know.
Trouble up ahead.
I'm in the final
Let's
chapter.
go, Spider-Man.
If I beat this game, we'll have to play something else.
John Thomas says, Jay, I had the first Amazing Spider-Man omnibus.
What's an omnibus?
No, I'm the bus. You're not the bus. I'm the bus.
I actually have Spider-Man #1, the Todd McFarlane series. I collected all those when I was in college, and got a couple of #1s of that. And that came out in 1992, I think. So what's that? 20-some years ago. Yeah, I mean, it's not worth a lot of money, but it's a #1. I have
Dirty
Venom
Jason.
#1, Spawn #1.
30J says, so they're gonna enhance Red Dead Redemption, but not GTA 5. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I would love to see GTA 5 enhanced. That is
GTA
weird.
5? I thought they already did an enhancement.
No. I've been kind of waiting for that actually to get back into it.
My nephew owned it, and he loaned it to me, and I never got a chance to really start. I want to play the campaign, of course. I'm not into the multiplayer, but I want to play the campaign because it was so good, and he loaned it to me for like 2 months, and I still didn't play. I didn't play barely any of it. But I want it because I know it's supposed to be a fun game.
Are you fighting monkeys?
Yeah, they're like prehistoric monkey men. Maybe they're fighting me. Maybe this is me in the future when I evolve.
Oh, good. Daz Twitch is working now. Awesome. Good job, Daz. Hey, Daz. Hey, so while we're in the arcade hanging out, what's everyone been playing this week? So far. Even though this week's only been 2 days so far. What's everyone been playing? I've been dipping into some Far Cry 5, and I've been playing Kingdom Hearts. Actually, you popped in my stream on Kingdom Hearts, didn't you? Graphic God.
Yes, I was watching that today. I was hoping you were going to say you were playing it on Launchbox, because then I thought I would be able to get that game and start playing it as well. But was that on PS2 or PS3?
I was playing on PS4, but
Yeah,
I think it's...
but is it a
I
PS3
don't-
game? Or was it a PS4
yeah.
game?
I
Okay.
think so. It was Kingdom Hearts 2. I know I'm not sure. I think Kingdom Hearts 1 was on PS2 originally. I don't know when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. It was either on 2 or 3, PS2 or 3.
That guy looks like the Phantom.
Opal says, I would wish they did Red Dead Redemption remastered. Wait, didn't they do?
They might do that because, with the new Red Dead 2 coming out, they may, to gain hype on that, they'll release the original remastered and get people all excited.
Corp says Shadow Warrior 2 is all I have played since Sunday. I don't know what game is Shadow Warrior.
Shadow Warrior, it's like Duke Nukem, but you're a ninja.
What is that on Xbox?
Yeah, you can get it on Xbox.
Is it an older game?
They re-released it. They recreated it. I actually downloaded the original on Steam because they were giving it away for free. It was one of those PC games, but anyway, it's a game from the 90s.
Vogel says Kingdom Hearts 2 is only on PS2, and well, it's also free at Launchbox. we don't condone that. That's what I was. That's another thing. I was like, that's all I play on my PS4 is like Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, look, I got this on my computer. It's the same fucking game.
You know what I realized? I didn't have to continue once yet. I've done all this on 1 quarter.
Good job.
I'm the awesomest.
As is exporting straight to YouTube. You can't do that on Mixer. That's true. I didn't know you could do that on Twitch. I just don't like. I'm in a rough spot because my main YouTube I can't stream off it, so I have to live stream off my backup YouTube.
Fat Sonic's here. Fat Knuckles.
Nice. And then I have to download my stream from Mixer and then upload it to YouTube. It's really annoying. Sticking Corpse says you're kicking ass.
I am kicking ass and taking names with 1 hand. Oh, as I said, that's what my ass kicked.
Vocal says kick their asses, Jay. That looks like Rocksteady and Bebop.
I call him Fat Sonic and Fat Knuckles.
That says don't condone any dodgy shit.
Dog shit.
I really love side-scroller beat 'em ups.
Me too. That's why I can't wait for that Rage and Justice.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
They
When
were
does that come
showing
out?
that at PAX apparently, and people that were at PAX said it was a lot of fun.
Good.
And they're introducing new characters to it. I only thought there was going to be 2, but it's going to be more characters to play.
It's the kind of stuff I love. Like, it's like a game like that every once in a while. I'm hoping it has multiplayer or online multiplayer so we can play together and stuff.
I can't believe the Green Goblin's back again. I think I gotta beat this guy.
What's your favorite Spider-Man villain?
Favorite villain?
Yeah.
Venom, probably.
Mine's Carnage.
Carnage is good too, but Carnage was just too much chaos.
That's why I love him.
Who's Venom? Like at one point, Venom kind of became a hero. You know?
I think so. Actually, I think I like Dr. Octopus. I love Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, Doc Ock was good.
John Thomas says series.
Says what?
Series. Vogel's favorite is Venom. Nice. Anyone else have a favorite Spider-Man?
I used to draw Venom a lot. I
used to draw Dr. Octopus.
I had a picture of Venom on my door in our living residence, and it had a picture of Venom holding a skull as if he like turned off the skin off of someone, and it said something about leave a message or I'll rip off your skin or something.
That's one reason I love Masters of the Universe, because I used to always draw that stuff over and over and over again. I'm a
I
drawing.
like Sony sketchbooks. Someday I'm gonna pull them out and probably post the old artwork.
Gotta YouTube that stuff. We'd love to see your artwork.
I used to draw a lot with pencil and paper. And now I do almost all of my sketching on my surface. It's just easier because like before you'd have to draw it on paper, then scan it in the computer, and then trace it in Illustrator and color it in Photoshop or whatever. But now I can do everything on one device.
Scratch
Save
one
me so
green
much
goblin.
time.
Go to YouTube that too. That'd be awesome to watch.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
I'll do
sorry.
that
I
sometime.
love art.
I
love
always
art.
thought about doing that, like Graphic God draws, and like
Yeah.
have people watch me do some drawings and stuff. I still might do that sometime.
Absolutely, that would be freaking awesome.
I just don't know how many people would be interested in watching this.
I would. That's all that matters.
You're right.
So yeah, that is one thing I like about Mixer. Like, there's so much random stuff people do on there. Some people do cooking shows, some people will draw stuff. Like, I've sat and watched people draw for like 3 hours straight once. And you can get away with playing music on Mixer, so that's very cool. So you could kick out some jams and draw.
I should tell people this. The Stinking Corpse knows this more than anyone. If you donate enough money, you get a free gamer pick from me. And I'll even throw in
Yes.
a banner.
Absolutely. Dollar bills, y'all.
The way I look at it is, you know, like if you're supporting me, I'm gonna support people that, you know, like what I do, and it's all fun for me. Like, I love drawing, I love creating stuff for people. I don't know if anyone saw the intro I did for Boomstick. He's doing a new show called Practice with Boom. And I did an intro for him. It was I started off as just an illustration, and then I animated it. So that's something else that I'm offering people that if they're looking for intros, they can do that kind of stuff too.
Did he do that show yet?
He's not done. He's not. I think he's starting in May.
Oh, right on.
Maybe like Friday mornings or something like that.
That says sick intro. Wait, can we see this intro? Did he post it yet?
Yeah. He posted it on his channel. Or on his... Yeah, he posted on his channel. So if you follow him on YouTube, you should be able to find it.
Okay, cool. Vogel said he donated $25 3 or 4 weeks.
Sorry, what was that?
Vogel says he donated $25 3 or 4 weeks.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about Dr. Doom. That's my favorite Spider-Man villain. Dr. Doom's freaking awesome.
Well, Vogue Street, you get a hold of your buddy and we'll work together and we'll get you a cool logo if you want one, or a cool avatar. Gamer pick, whatever you want to call it.
Vogel gets the avatar. Vogel gets the avatar.
And I didn't mean to ignore the donation. It's just I probably just forgot about it. Sorry.
Thanks for the link. Posting guys, you're awesome.
Oh my god, I'm getting to 1,000 life. First time I've been down this time.
Are you still on your first quarter?
I'm still in my first quarter. But
Don't you kill Dr. Doom? I like Dr. Doom.
Doom is dead.
You're finished, Doom.
Dirty trick!
Oh, apparently not. It was a dirty trick.
Guys, we should all show J-Dub some love and all donate $1 all at once.
Dollar bills.
I'm gonna do it. If you guys are down, I'll start it. Whoever donates $1 is... Oh, the link to it, go to where it says support the channel, it says Streamlabs. Click on that link. I'm gonna click on it. Donate. $1, dude.
$1. $1.30. Did you watch BGST last night? It was so funny because all day was making fun of people donating $1.99. Goes, come on, you cheap bastards! You can't donate $2.
I haven't watched that show in forever.
I don't care if people donate a nickel. There, UK just put a link to Boom's intro if you wanted to see it.
Nice. Here comes my dollar. Hold on. My dollar is
Ooh.
coming. There it is.
Dollar bills.
Let's see those dollar bills. Make it rain for Jay.
I really should have this set up like I do MNC mornings with the money falling from the sky. Oh, wow. Look at those, they're fine. Oh, you bastard.
I like the sound effects. It sounds like he's farting.
Man, they're kicking my ass now.
It looks like Double Dragon. I want to see if
Kinda,
we
yeah.
some of these multiplayer games on 360 still works at the servers and still works. That'd be fun to play Double Dragon together and shit.
Yes, definitely.
What's up? Welcome, King Ram. Welcome
Hey, King
to the
Ram, how's it
arcade.
going, man? King Ram, you tried to call NBC Mornings the other day, and what stinking corpse?
Oh my god.
Stinking corpse, you're in trouble.
Holy shit, Stinky Corpse
Stinking
just
corpse.
donated
Okay, Stinking Corpse.
$15.
Okay, buddy. You know you get what you want, so you just hit me up and you tell me what you want. Wow.
Gonna make you
Oh man,
do something for
That's
that much
amazing.
shit. Holy crap.
that's not like. I don't know what to say when people do that kind of stuff.
You're gonna make Jay cry.
You're lucky you can't see my face cam right now because my eyes are all watery. It's because it's dry in this room. That's why. Really dry.
That's freaking awesome.
I mean, I'm allergic to dogs, and my dogs are here. I'm just joking. But no, man, you rock, brother.
Stinky says you deserve it.
Nobody, you deserve it. You deserve all the praise here. That's phenomenal.
Jay does do like so much for the community. It's just crazy.
You know why? You know why I do it? Because I love this community. Like, they've accepted me with open arms. It's kind of like a place where you can go and nobody judges you, and you know, and everyone is nice to each other. Like, I hate when I read comments where people say, "Oh, the Xbox community are so toxic." I don't know what you're talking about. I've never felt the Xbox community was toxic ever. If anything, the PlayStation community was toxic. To me, there was a time that I remember I used to watch. Who's that guy? He has a channel. I don't watch him anymore. Anyway, I was on this guy's channel, and he was kind of he was a neutral gamer at the time, but I think he was a little bit more pro PlayStation. And I made some kind of comment in his chat regarding Microsoft, saying, you know, like that Microsoft isn't so bad, and I literally was literally chased out of the chat room or out of the YouTube channel because they were so toxic to me. All because I had said something positive about Xbox.
Oh, dude, freaking Sony people told me to drink bleach and hang myself and jump off cliffs, all kinds of stuff. But I haven't gotten any like death threats or anything. But I used to get death threats like all the time.
Really?
That's pretty bad. King Ram says, I love Sega Genesis. We do too, we love
Me too.
Sega. He also says, people are toxic in general. Yeah, I mean, yeah, even on like Halo, people can be toxic. On PC, when I go in VR chat, people can be toxic. Like, it just depends on where. If you're at the right place at the right time. I love VR chat though. That thing is so fun. I can never get enough of that. I was playing. Okay, so I was playing VR chat. We're all just like sitting there talking, and if you don't know what VR chat is, you could be any avatar you could ever think of, and I think it was the Master Chief or something. It's kind of like that movie Ready Player One, where you can be Batman or Spider-Man or Dragon Ball Z, whatever avatar you want, and you're in virtual reality, and you just hang out and talk to people in different environments and stuff. So we're all just sitting at this table in the bar, and then this guy says, "Oh my dear God, what is that?" And this giant dude, he's like 60 foot tall, comes running out, freaking with his dong hanging out, chasing
Can you believe I
everything.
died and I couldn't continue?
John Thomas sent you a tweet. He said, "Wait, what happened?"
I died and I couldn't continue.
Oh no!
I was at the final boss.
Oh, poor Spider-Man. Look at him. He's all beat up and stuff.
Well, that sucks. I was at the final boss and I couldn't continue. I was hitting my my button to start and it would not start. That
Did you
sucks.
press the number 1?
Yeah, I was slamming the number 1. Oh well, that was an hour. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Yeah, glitch. I don't know if it was a glitch, but there's something wrong with that. I wanted to beat him. That's unfortunate.
Well, that was perfect timing though, so
Well, I
that's all
think
good.
so too. You know, don't want to waste people's evenings. I'm sure people want to go and watch their Xbox inside Xbox. How long does that run for? Is that a couple hours?
I don't know. Like, I stopped watching the first one within 10 minutes, so I don't know. But I guess I do have some news on there about backwards compat. I guess we said it all during this backwards compatibility on all those games, and what is it? Red Dead Redemption gets enhanced or something, and Sonic Generations gets enhanced. I don't know. I'll have to watch it too later, but dude, I don't like Major Nelson. He looks freaking. He looks like a used car salesman. They need someone new.
He kind of does.
Excite. I
No,
mean,
I
I know
agree.
I'm not exciting whatsoever, but give us like some hot chick or something to do that stuff.
Some hot chick.
Like the reason like I don't like Major Nelson is because when Xbox did their launch thing, he totally lied to us all, and I don't forget that. He said it was impossible for Xbox not to do the 24-hour login thing, and then the next day they changed it. So he straight up lied to our faces. So I don't like Major Nelson just for that, and for uh lightsaber dueling with Boogie.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I'm just playing with the size here. Yeah, that was stupid. The fact that they cater to the people that bash Xbox the most, I never understood that at all.
Me neither. That says Wonder Woman should do it. Yes, she should.
Wonder Woman?
Yeah, Vogel, I agree. He was saying what he was told to say, but he is the person that I remember saying that. And I mean, yes, it was Xbox kind of lying to us, but it came out of Major Nelson's mouth. So I don't know. I just think that they should get someone else besides him. Like, I don't know. He's. We need like, I don't know. Just remember when 360 was like so edgy and cool and stuff. Like, I want this coolness to come back. I want
Yeah,
this edginess to come back.
I
'Cause,
kind of agree. I do. I kind of agree.
I mean, it was just freaking awesome to have a 360. That was where you gamed that, man. And then I remember like the PS3 was like over. It's like Xbox and PlayStation switch spaces, because PS3 was way overpriced and all that and kind of dumb. And then 360 was just awesome. I mean, everyone knew about the 360. It was cutting edge. We had avatars. We had this. That's where you played COD at. That's where you did this at. I mean, the library games just freaking awesome. So I wish they'd get back to that and not. I don't know.
Oh, do you guys remember this game? Here, I'm gonna switch it over really quick. You can hear the music, I think.
Vogel says, "Don't shoot the messenger." Obviously I love Xbox. That's because I'm selling all my other stuff. That's the console I decided to keep, just because I'm getting tired of subscriptions and crap. Like, I don't want to have PSN, Xbox Live, Game Pass, Netflix. I mean, it just adds up. So something had to go, and it was my PS4 Pro. It had to go.
PS4 Pro had to go.
Yeah, and the reason I mean, of course, I'm getting rid of my PSVR, but I have an Oculus Rift, and Oculus is just way better. And I'm selling my mixed reality headset. I guess if you just have an Oculus Rift, like, all the other headsets just feel like kind of trash. They're not trash, they're just like kind of VR. Not. I don't. You just have to try a Rift to understand. What is this game? Is this the same game?
This was Sega Genesis.
Is this the same game though? Or
No,
same?
different game. Sorry, I'm
What's
checking
this?
my Twitter. John Thomas said he sent me something on Twitter. I'm gonna check it quick. Oh! Wow! Nice. Yeah, Amazing Fantasy #1. Or not Amazing Fantasy #1, but whatever Amazing Fantasy that was.
That says you had this on Genesis.
Yeah, me too. It was one of my first Genesis games.
Hey, Dad, download the ROM and play it on your X. Oh wait, we tried to get. You can play Genesis games on your Xbox One if you get the things to OneDrive. For some reason, Dad couldn't do it though. I was trying to get him to do it a few weeks ago, but it didn't work for him for some reason.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So on your Xbox One, you can play Nintendo games, Sega Master System games, Sega Genesis games. I still have. Remember when that Nintendo 64 emulator leaked? I have that on my Xbox One still, so I can still play Nintendo 64 games on my Xbox. Have either of you beat Chameleon on Sega? What's Chameleon? I don't know what.
Oh,
we don't
Kid
know
Chameleon.
What that is.
Kid Chameleon?
Oh, why does that sound so familiar?
Yeah. Kid Chameleon is the guy you put on the different helmets and he became different characters. That was a fun game. It was hard as balls, too.
I know I played that because that name sounds so familiar. I'd have to see it to, then I'd have a flashback.
Yeah, Kid Chameleon was a good game, but it was really hard.
Dad says he said he can do it, it's just pixelated. I wonder why it's pixelated in UK, not here. Because it runs smooth as butter here. So yeah, if you don't know, you can just use Microsoft Edge in the cloud. Plays
Dogs kick my ass.
Jay, don't hit the dog. Spider-Man would never do that.
Maybe I'm not supposed to hit the dog. Maybe I'm supposed to just run from him.
I think you're right. I can't.
You gotta hold the button to actually call on the walls and stuff. But this was a fun game, I remember. Man, it's been a long time since I played this game. Someday I want to go back and play all the old Atari games that I used to play too. I think my first Atari game was Donkey Kong and what wasn't Mousetrap, but it was some kind of like something with a mouse. It was like a double cartridge.
I used to like, what's it called? Combat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like that game on Atari. I had an Intellivision too. Like that's our parents used to have console wars. Like we used to have an Atari, and no wait, we had Intellivision, and then our friends had an Atari. So we had console wars way back then too. So console wars have always been around, and they're not going anywhere until everything's in the cloud. Then we'll fight over cloud storage space or something. I wonder what's gonna happen when that happens and everything's like streamed from like the cloud and shit. What are we gonna fight over?
We'll fight over the best game pads, I guess. There'll be all
What's
these
up,
third-party
G-Man?
game pads. So you can, people will pitch
Yeah,
in
game
which
pads, you're right.
Game pads are the best.
G-Man 1172, what's kicking? He said
Hey
escape
G-Man, how's it
gorilla,
going, man? Thanks for stopping by.
escape gorilla suit and Thai guy knocking Spidey off buildings. Yep, Spidey's getting his ass kicked.
Yes. Jay is very rusty at this game. I think I only have so much web fluid too in this game, so you can't waste it. But yeah,
Make
this
sure to
game is-
smack that thumbs up button.
smack that thumbs up. Yeah,
By the way, we
stop the stream. I don't want to go too late on people. Unless people. Oh, I died.
poor Spidey.
Look, I'm in jail. Hi, Mom. I'm in jail.
Poor Spider-Man's in jail.
I'm not continuing. Close.
We do this every week, every Tuesday, same time. We take turns on each other's channels. Mine might be kind of weird next week because I'm using my backup YouTube channel because I got a not copyright strike, whatever kind of strike you call it. And for those who don't know, I was setting up a live stream that never went live and they gave me a strike for it before the stream ever happened. So I'm still fighting that. I had 2 strikes. They put it down to 1, and so that's what's up with that. So I'll have to be on my backup YouTube for about 2.5 more months.
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Such a shame that have happened. It just.
Yeah, and also Daz does his retro thing. It comes out earlier on Tuesdays, but check his stuff out too. He has some good retro stuff.
Excellent, excellent. Well,
Tuesday's
thank you
like the
very-
retro day, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I love retro stuff, man. Like this is where I grew up playing this stuff. I have some of the fondest memories playing retro games and arcade games, and like we said last week, you know, it's all about like hanging out with your friends and having a blast.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, thanks for showing up, everyone. Appreciate it. And Stinking Corpse, you DM me, bro. You're looking for anything for your channel or for anything.
You're
Want
gonna have to
another
make a
t-shirt?
Stinking Corpse cartoon or like
If you want
a
another
30-minute
t-shirt,
cartoon.
if you want another T-shirt, I'll make you a new shirt. Okay, bro. Anyway, thanks, guys. See you guys next week.
Adios,
Ret-
amigos.
Retro Renegade. No, I'm not getting you weed, but I can put weed on a shirt. And I can't send weed to the United States because I'll get arrested.
Make Siberia Dirty J and Stinking Corpse all smoking a blunt or something.
There we go. Anyway, Retro Renegades out.